Hi guys, so today I have a haul to share with you guys. It's actually a few things I've gotten over the last few days, but I was waiting for certain things to come in and I'm gonna stop waiting. So I'm gonna show you the things that are here, and then I have some other items coming in from HSN from that when they had the craft day. So anything that's still available, I'll link in the description box. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. I think we'll first do the Craftstash stuff. And then, sorry, I was trying to get this. I have several orders I have placed with them very recently that I'm just waiting to come in. And I'm just going to pull everything out if I can. A lot of times the receipts just like in there. I don't want to... Let me pull this stuff out here. Okay. Well, let's start over here. Okay. So, they've been having a lot of spring clearances and just like things that go on sale here and there, magazines. I'll link their sales section in the description box, but some things are going to be very particular, like this. I thought this was super cute from the Simply Made Crafts line, and they have right now a sale on a lot of the Simply Made Crafts items, but this is the Perfume Bottle, and it is so cute. I mean, there are some things that Simply Made Crafts does, or it's a die where you can make very basic things like the next thing I'll show you. But it's nice to have a die for, right? This one, I probably would not make this shape, but it is really adorable. It makes like what looks like a perfume bottle, just really cute. And to be honest, I didn't even realize they had stamps that go with them. And I keep doing that. I need to look for the stamps whenever I see different things I like, because I think the stamps will be really cute for that one. I don't know if you can see, they have like this one, make it really look like a perfume. Cute. I probably have something like that in my stash. This one is the mini album die set. Now, like I said, I could do these cuts on my own. I mean, I have decorative things, but what I like about this one is usually whenever I make these, and I guess maybe I can design something like Cricut, but I use my little like circle punch and I do halfways. But when you do the matte layer, it doesn't layer as nicely when you do the circle. It's either, it just looks wonky because it doesn't cut the same. It cuts the same circle, but when you lay it down here, it just touches in a weird area instead of being nicely matted. So that's really why I went ahead and popped and grabbed that. I know I have some more Simply Made Crafts. Hold on. And this one, the Vanity Case. This is so cute. So it makes like a little, like a vanity case, like a little thing that you pop open on the top, you know, with this little lid, so it has this cute shape. I just thought it was adorable, so I grabbed that too. And it says the largest die is 7.7 by 28.9 centimeters, but I'll review these. And if this is something you really need to know, just put it into your Google and say centimeters to inches translator, or calculator, should I say. 25.7 by 11.1. And this one's 14.1 by 17 centimeters. And the reason I'm telling you those is because sometimes they make really big dies in here, and it might not work for everybody. Okay. So some of the other stuff they had on sale, and might still have some of these. The Tacky Layers Pretty Tick-Seed Panel includes 2 dies. I'm really curious to see this, so I'm going to open this up, even though I will review these. These are by Craft Dies by Lisa. So yeah, this one makes like, let me see. It's like 3 3/4 by 5.5. So that's kind of interesting panel sizing. We'll have to see. It might be for like a 4x6 or something, or some other size of die. I don't know. Or card. Cute. I just wanted to try them out. At the time they were relatively inexpensive, so I was willing to try it. Here are, and then this one's very similar, but it has the 2 dies. The one that cuts that cute little edge, and then the inlay or whatever. And then you can mix them, match them, possibly. I think you can. I think they're the same size. And I grabbed this one, just a layering chrysanthemum. They're kind of interesting, so I thought, well, I'll try these out. I like that it's just a few simple layers. I think that's it for that one. It's all random stuff because I've been shopping their sales section. Let's see. Card Making Magic, Perfect Panels and Lovely Layers Collection. This must have come as a bundle. I don't remember picking this out. I probably wouldn't have just said, oh yeah, I want that embossing folder with some odd stuff going on. So there's that. I have this Card Making Magic Hearts Decorative Corner. So it has these pieces. You can inlay them. There's just a lot of ways to play with this, and so I was really happy to grab that. It doesn't say the largest die size. Oh, okay, so they're pretty small, so no worries there. So yeah, you can layer them all in here, or you can just use them as corners. Look how pretty. Oh, yeah, they're definitely hearts. I don't know if you can see the little heart shape in there. And then it has hearts themselves. Whole set. And here's the big boy. This is the bigger one. Perfect Panels, Lovely, and Lovely Layers collection. So I have a feeling these somehow came together, if not this with the other one at the time, right? Because whatever that was. Yeah, this is the bigger one. This one is like 5.5 inch square, maybe, I would say. So it has all these different inlays and corners you can play with. That's really cool. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that goes with that. And thank you guys. Yes, I'm feeling a little bit better today, but really yesterday was the first day I started feeling sick, so it's going to be a little while, I'm sure, before I feel way better. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. They feel heavy for having 6 dies. Garden Delight, Paper Discovery, and then this one is also Garden Delight, the Trellis frame. This is circular floral frame. Let's take a quick peek. Oh my goodness, no wonder. I mean, this is a plate. So 5x7s. It has this cool, I have no idea what's going on here, but they have cute little flowers. It definitely has a trellis die, just like that. And this one, they're cover plates completely. Huh. This looks like a binding edge, but I don't think that's what it is. Well, we'll see. That's actually really cool. I don't have any clue. It probably helps you make the thing. There's a reason why I bought these, but I don't know right now. Again, plates, full on plates. This one has 8 dies. Oh, look at the little creatures, are so cute. Okay. This, I think this was just a really good price too at the time. So we have the dies that go along with the flowers and things, but then you have this cool background. Look at that. It looks like the Spellbinders dies they came out with this month. How cool. So this big background stamp and these pretty flowers, then the stamp, excuse me, the dies that go with the stamps. Some Craftstash and Company paper on the border, and I think this coordinates with the other one, and I don't remember if they were a package deal or if I just picked them up separately, but either way, I don't know if you can see the same flowers from the dies I just showed you, so good to have that. Some dies from Hunky, Dory, Blossoming Lace, Thanks for Being You. What's cool about these is that you can cut these and you have this center, you know, that you can mix and match, like with, well, maybe not with this one because this one's not circular, but I have another one that you can mix and match this with. But they also have, excuse me, they also have a paper pad that goes along with this, so if you wanted to cut this with that paper or something like that. I didn't go for the paper pads, I just have these guys, but this again is the outer die, the inlay, and then the words, Be Wild and Free. I mean, how cool is that? So pretty. Wow. Okay, and then this one, okay, I think this also went with the other one. It must have been bundled. Well, it doesn't matter. Either way, this goes with the other dies I was just showing you. Excuse me, it goes with these things right here. So, yeah, some cute little eyelet lace and doily lace and edges and all kinds of fun things. They're running out of stuff in that sales section, I'll tell you. We were buying it up. Paper Discovery, again, going along with those dies I showed you that I was like just amazed with. I'll take one out just real quickly. Oh, wow. These are so pretty. Is that must be 2 pieces, yeah. So it's thicker than layering weight, but obviously it's not like card construction weight, but really pretty. Look at the design on that. It's like a painting, but like really crisp. That is so cool. Some pretty stuff. Look at it. Oh, you guys. Right now, I am just buying up a ton of Hunky Dory stuff too, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. But what's funny about that is that it definitely has its own style, so it's very different, right? So we'll see how people like to watch those videos or not. We'll see. Oh, this is the one I've been waiting for. It did sell out. This thing they wanted like $150 for or something like that, and it was on sale for like $36 or $37. And it just, I have no idea what this is. So it's a Paper Boutique. And apparently it's something they used to come out with. They don't really have videos, the company Paper Boutique. I was like trying to find out about them before I bought this. So I ended up buying it anyway, and then it sold out like not too long later. But supposedly these are like concept cards, which whenever they talk about concept cards, it always means like a card that does something like interactive or just different, right, than a basic card. I have no idea. This is so sticky. I should have just cut it. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, let's toss this to the side here. I'll probably just cut that flap off. Oh my goodness. So there are a ton of dies in here. Oh, good thing it came with its own thing. Kind of generic looking, but in here it shows you how to place the dies, and there are just a ton of dies in here, and it kind of makes your head hurt because you're like, what? But really cool. What it is it has like a main die, and then it has a bunch of notches in there, but on top of that you have all these other pieces of dies that you would then pop in. So you have this big guy. I mean, this is big, guys, obviously it's huge. And I don't know if you can see, it has like little notches there and there and there, like all along here and here and here and here, and then on the side too, on the sides. And these die pieces, you're supposed to take them and pop them in wherever you want. So if you want to make like a gatefold card or whatever, so you put one here and here. Or if you want to make like a Z-fold, you're going to put one like here and here. So it comes with several of these sticks or pieces. What's interesting is I don't know if they make it across here. They probably do, but I don't see one that does. I'm not sure. Because they do have the notches for something like that. Maybe you have to run it twice. I don't know. This piece right here will make you like a flipper kind of card. So you notch it in. I don't know. We'll try it. They're kind of, like I said, I don't even think the company makes these anymore. This is probably just something they were trying to clearance out, you know, because it's a Christmas theme. But hopefully you can kind of see what I'm saying. So it has this piece or whatever. It's kind of odd. Anyway, so then I picked this one up because I picked this up before, but I was in love with the paper pack that's in here. So it has all that pretty paper from the Sentimentally Yours. If you guys remember, I used this recently. But this stuff right here is so cool, and since it was on sale, I was like, I'll just grab another pack. Because I like that it comes with the mirror card and all that, but this was just so pretty with all the toppers that are in here and everything. I don't want to open it again, you guys have seen it, but I really wanted to grab another one of those, so I did. So that is it from Craftstash today, I think. The other stuff is HSN, let me grab that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just realized I haven't been recording. I don't know what I was thinking. I pressed it and it looked like I thought it was recording, but it should say REC. I see it now. And it was saying standby. So let's do that again. Oh, okay, well, I had opened all these up, so let's look at them again real quick. So these are the die press auto ships that went with the envelope liners, if you guys remember those. Basically, they made an envelope liner for like a European style envelope. So if you don't have those, die press put a cut file you can download on their website, which is really nice. Also, along with those downloads, just so as soon as you go to mydieandpress.com, on the front page, it'll have downloads. They have to download the basic mechanisms for a lot of like their pull tab or like the iris eye thing or things like that. That way, if you want to pick up some of the other items that go with it, but you don't have the main die, you can still get the cut file. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but they have it there. Anyway, so I picked these guys up because I have an idea of what I want to use these for. So this is the March one, which is called Delicate Lace. And you can see it cuts this whole piece here. Really pretty. I love these little pieces. Look at this little gorgeous thing. You can just use little swirls. I love the look of all this, the little flowers, little sprigs. So I grabbed that. I think this one has sold out. I'll talk about that in a minute, but the other ones might still be there. Autumn Blessings, and this one has that buffalo plaid. It has a really cool inlay. Actually, it doesn't, no, it is an inlay, yeah. With the basic shape there, and then little sprigs and things, and the little leaves. This beautiful inlay too. I just think it's so pretty. So I think we can use these in different ways that we're not thinking of. That's another thing, but we'll talk about that when we get there. And then this one is called Autumn. This one's called November, but November was a Christmas set. So we have the poinsettia, we have like the beautiful little snowflakes, and then like the inlay with the little holly and sprigs. I mean, if you just use this as a cutting die and got your little sprigs, I mean, how cute is that? And even the holly pieces, so cute. So anyway, this one has a little snowflake inlay, and then the other little holly berries, and then some sprigs, and the word joy. I just think that there's a lot of dies on here that we can use in other ways than just the envelope liners, but I have an idea specifically I want to do with those, so we'll get to that. Oh, yes, the other thing that came in, I'm so bummed out, I'm sorry guys, is the Anna Griffin Layered Flower Dies auto ship. So this is the first auto ship from the layering roses that she put out. That was like a big scandal. Everybody, well, some people like them, and most people were like, these are going back. These are a nightmare. They're so odd, and they look really good on camera. They just look really weird in real life. And maybe as I play with them more, I'll get used to them more, but they were just weird. So I already opened this and talked about it, so now I'm going to talk about it again. What I was going to say in the examples, I remember seeing that they have a ton of layers, but these make more sense to me. So I'm looking forward to it. And the ways I would say they make more sense, just because even just looking at it, yes, they're on one plate like before, and you have to run it through, and maybe you're going to run through colors here, or run through a whole piece of color of paper and then just mix and match however you want. But like in this one, she has like 7 different purples or 7 different blues or whatever it is. I don't think I have paper packs that have that many colors, and even to pull them, maybe 4 or 5. I don't know, because a lot of times when you buy paper packs that are like variegated color, it's usually like 5. We'll see how it goes. Or maybe we'll repeat, you know, some of the same colors. Like if this was the light blue or something, maybe I'll bring it back up over here, or I don't know, wherever it makes sense, right? So that one has 7 pieces. This is a piece of leaf that has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. This one I thought, oh, okay, it has 2 pieces, but then I realized it has 4. These little tiny pieces that you're gonna throw in there somewhere. 6 pieces on this one, 6 on this one, but this is the one that I think makes the most sense. And then I kind of showed you guys a little bit about what I mean as far as the color value, like how many different colors it took to do that, or like this one. This is so pretty. I'm looking forward to them, guys. I hope this one makes more sense, or at least the way they did their instructions. But as you can see, they did use like 7 different values, or actually not really. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's green. Where's the 7th piece? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I was like, why are there only 5 on this one? And, or I was looking at that. It's because they're talking about this plate, or this one. It looks like this plate. Either way, even at that, look at the plate is different from the picture. They have it flipped, even though they're showing this side. Anyway, down here, you know, there's like 7 different of the purples color tone, and I don't know if I can get there, but I'll try. Like maybe these 2 are closer in value, and maybe these 2, even though this one's definitely darker than that one, and this one's darker than this one, but maybe we can mix and match it in a way that makes it easier for us to do. I think it's gonna be really pretty. I'm hoping, because these look, even just this, you know, mock-up of it looks really good. Where in the other one, you can kind of retell in the mock-up, it was kind of weird, right? And then I got another die press tacky tool, so I was talking all about it, and I did a review on it long before. Sorry, guys, I'm just feeling that cold. Anyway, I brought this out, so I was just showing you guys, and I don't want to do it again, but we will talk about that. Basically, you get your tacky tool. It has this, and you guys probably have never even seen this because I never switched them out, but it has this little piece that you can use to help you scrape things up. If you want to take it out, you just twist it, pull it out. On the other side is a pointy tool, like a super pointy tool, which is nice. Usually on my old one, I always just had it loaded up with this guy, which is the stylus, and it has like a little ball over here that you can use for scoring or whatever. This one is also a little ball tip. I would use this one for scoring because it's big enough that if you use it on a scoreboard, you're not going to scratch your paper, but this one, not so much. It's just something else that's there for versatility. I think this time I'm going to leave this on here and see if this helps me do anything, like when I'm working on, I don't know what. We'll see. So we have that one. And I was talking about, it already comes loaded with this. And as you can see, I already have a little bit of this green stuff. What a bummer, guys, because I was trying to show you, when you get these in, do not twist and twist and twist because you think nothing's coming out. It comes out so slowly. If you give it even more than literally, what I was showing you was like just a quarter twist, okay? Just a little twist. It just slowly comes out. And so even in the video when thought I was recording, it hadn't even come out quite yet to this height, and now it is. So I'm not going to twist it, but literally it's just like this, and that's it. And then just wait a few seconds and see if it starts moving, and if it's not, okay, give it another little twist, just like that. But if you give it a good honk, like just, excuse me, but if you just start twisting, because you don't see it, it's going to start coming out slowly, and you're going to end up with this, like, the whole product out here. So just the smallest amount of twist, and then just be patient and see. So now mine's ready to go. That little bit that's sticking out right now, I know it's so hard to see, is all you need, okay? But again, if you really start twisting because you don't see it, it's going to come out very slowly and it's going to be a mess. And then we have the refill. So happy to have that. Funny enough, I misplaced my tacky tool, the one I've always been using, because I have no idea where it is. It's probably under this pile somewhere, but even at that, I'm like, maybe it fell. I don't know. Okay. One last thing from HSN. I have 2 of the exact same thing here. So I'm just going to open one of them. This should be some Hunky Dory stuff. I'm trying not to hurt myself, guys, so I'm doing this very slowly. Hold on. Yeah, this is interesting. So this actually did come from HSN, which a lot of times when you order this stuff on HSN, it comes from like studio, like, well, it comes from Ecstasy Crafts, basically, who I guess is who they warehouse with, and then it goes out. But this actually came from HSN, and this is the Teal Treasures Adorable Scoreable by Hunky Dory Crafts, and I was super excited to get this, and I think it's still there, and it's on clearance, or at least sale, so I picked up 2 of it, because I already knew, I mean, look at this, you guys. I am in love with this stuff. So Hunky Dory does stuff like this, and it's not inexpensive, but they have good, you know, usually good values, I think, or at least in my opinion. I mean, I'm paying for this stuff, so whenever I talk about those things, I feel comfortable talking about it when I'm paying for it, especially. They just make all this foil and all this prettiness. Now, sometimes you see things like this and they're super shiny, and I don't really like the shiny finish, but theirs is like a different kind of finish. And what's interesting, what I learned about that is from Eldra's Creative. She uses the same kind of finish, and it's like not Norwegian, what is it? Finnish, Scandinavian. There's some country where that's kind of what they do, and it's like, it's not gloss, but it's not like more like a satin look, I guess. And so she uses the same kind of finish, which I thought was interesting. I don't know if you've noticed in some of her papers, or quite a few of her papers, they have like I don't know, just like this kind of a little bit of a shine, but not super shiny, right? Which is not what I care for. But here we have some inspo, and here it's just showing what's in here. So just real quick, as far as Hunky Dory goes, they have toppers. Okay, so the things you pop out, we'll talk about that in a minute. Foiled cardstock, which is like super thick, 350 GSM. Yeah, 300 GSM, because it's like card material. You can make your card out of it, you can make boxes out of it, you can do whatever. It's nice and thick. These other ones are 140 GSM. We'll talk about that in just a minute. So printed cardstock, again, super thick, and then the inserts, and that's the one that's 140 GSM, which is still pretty good. I don't know what that translates to in. So 350 GSM, 300 GSM is like 110 pound paper. So if you can do the math on that one, you know what I'm saying? So about half is, and then this is thicker than that, right? Because it's 350. More like 80 pound paper, I guess. Maybe a little lighter. We'll talk about that in a minute. So whenever you buy kits, they can have toppers and inserts, what they call inserts, or they have toppers and cardstock or whatever. So you kind of have to pay attention to that to know what you're getting. But look at, I mean, super thick stuff. Really nice. There's always two of each. Well, I shouldn't say always, but it seems like they do two of each. I mean, look at the foil on that. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about, look at this. And then I did see someone review, like, you know, I like to read reviews as I'm picking stuff up, and people are like, it doesn't make sense, or like the image that, you know, if you've used this for a card, a lot of times the pretty image ends up on the back and things like that. Like, let's say someone wanted to use this. And these are A4 size, guys, so that means they are like 8 1/4 by like almost 12 inches. Let's say you cut this to make a card and you fold it, and yeah, this prettiness is gonna be on the back, but that's not really their intention. With Hunky Dory, they cut things down. They're gonna use this as a matte layer. They're gonna put some stuff, you know, so this ends up on the front of your card or whatever, your project, your box, whatever it is that you're doing. So you kind of have to look at it that way. It's not really meant to just be cut and like, this is my card. A lot of times they'll fussy cut away like this whole area and bring it to the top over here, and now the card has this and that, you know, so like, that's not what the papers are intended to do. So anyway, just to keep that in mind. So these are foiled cardstocks. Oh, so those are foil. These are the printed cardstocks. Oh my gosh, how am I going to show this in a timely manner? Two of each. And then the printed cardstock continues down here, but they've nestled in the inserts. So what these inserts are is, again, thinner. This is thicker than typing or printer paper, but not as thick as 80 pounds. So let's say between 65 and 80 pound paper, like somewhere in there, right? Or maybe, no, I don't know. No, it's less than that. I don't know what the conversion is with the 140. If it's a third of this, yeah, it feels nicer than printer paper. But anyway, I just want to make sure you guys know what you're looking at. And it's always a very light print, because basically what they want you to do with this is like put it in the inside of your card. It's an insert. You can fold it in half if you're just making a whole card, or cut a piece or however. So it has a little area that's pretty still, but if you write, you know, it's just like stationery basically. So you have all those. So pretty. Oh my gosh. And then they repeat the patterns that are in the paper. And then this is the other rest of the printed papers, which again are not foiled, but they're the same thickness as the other stuff. Beautiful. And then these are the toppers. Of course, you pop them out, you use them in different ways. They have frames within frames. You can, you know, do whatever you like. A lot of times they'll cut one out and put it on top of another one, which would hurt my heart, so I'm not going to do it that way, but I like to use each one, you know. All kinds of sentiments. I mean, I'm just... Oh, look at this, you guys. Too bad I came around to the Hunky Dory when they ran out of the peacock set, which is gorgeous, so hopefully they'll bring it back. But yeah, just pretty stuff. All right, guys, and I ordered 2 of those because I was like, yes, I know now I need 2 of every time I order a Hunky Dory set. There's no one. I need 2. All right. Well, I'll have links in the description box for all the items that are available. Hopefully I'll start feeling better and won't sound so sickly in the upcoming videos. I'm sorry. All the Diamond Press videos, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make these videos. And when I woke up, I was like, oh, I sound horrible. Sorry, guys. If you haven't checked those videos out, please do. And the ones I released yesterday, there are 3 of them. Oh, and before I really sign off, I did mean to mention that Craftstash is having a big sale on a lot of the simply made crafts items, the ones I showed you at the beginning with the perfume and stuff, and I don't know if I mentioned that then, but I'll link that section in the description box so you guys can pop on over and check that out if that's something you're interested in. I know the perfume bottle is in there, and so is the little vanity case or whatever, but I'll link those individually anyway. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.